Hi, this is a message for all stage 3 parents and students. As you are probably aware by now, we have had to unfortunately cancel our school camp to Canberra for this year. It's a really, really hard decision that we had to make, but obviously our hands were tied and we couldn't do anything about it. But we've been thinking about it, all the stage 3 teachers, and we found a really, really good way to try to celebrate our stage 3 camp, even though we can't go. So next week, we're going to turn next week into virtual Canberra Excursion Week. And what we're going to do is we're offering students to come and watch a whole bunch of virtual tours of all the things, pretty much all the things they would have seen down in Canberra, and learn a lot of the stuff that they would have learned while they were down there, but from the safety of their own home. So let's get started as to what our week's going to look like. Now, let me tell you, there are quite a few activities, quite a few workshops and tours and stuff, and you don't have to attend all of them, but some of them are really, really excellent. So I really encourage you to check some of them out. The first one we have is the National Museum of Australia, and this will be happening on Monday at 10 o'clock. All of these activities will be sent to you, and there'll be a link and a password so that you can go in there and watch all of these activities as they go. And then after that, on Monday afternoon, we have the Museum of Australian Democracy. There's a lot of stuff in there in the old Parliament House. On Tuesday, we have the National Gallery of Australia. Especially if you're into artwork, some great stuff in here. Some excellent virtual tour talks and things that they're going to be doing in this session here on Tuesday at 10 o'clock. And then at Tuesday afternoon, we have the National Film and Sound Archive. I have been there before. There's some really cool stuff there. So you'll hear them talk all about it and how they keep all of those things and what they do with them. So that will be really cool. Then we have the Australian War Memorial. Now, I really love the Australian War Memorial, and Miss Moy she's been there so many times and she still absolutely loves the War Memorial. It's such a really cool place with some amazing things there. So I really highly recommend you checking out this session, watching it and seeing what sort of stuff they talk about, because it's a really cool place. After that, we have the Portrait Gallery. Now, the Portrait Gallery is really interesting because a lot of the stuff we've been learning about this term in art with the Archibald, a lot of the old Archibald portraits are there. And I really, really like all the stuff that's in the Portrait Gallery. So that could be pretty cool. And that one's on Wednesday at 2 o'clock. Then on Thursday, we have the Australian Parliamentary Office. This is probably the closest link to what we've been doing this term, about learning about Parliament, learning about laws and things like that. So that's on Thursday at 10 o'clock. And then in Thursday afternoon, we have one from QuestaCon. QuestaCon is one of my favorite places to go down in Canberra, and one of my favorite parts of the Year 6 Canberra camp that there usually is. So I feel like the session they're doing is called Foldable Flight. So they're going to teach you how to make some really cool paper airplanes. So that'll be on Thursday at 2 o'clock. So that sounds like a really cool one. And then the last one on Friday to finish out the week, we have one from the Australian Mint, the Royal Australian Mint. I've been there once before. It's pretty cool. They don't hand out free money, unfortunately, but it's a really cool place to learn about how they make money and what they do with it, and uncirculated coins and all those sorts of things. So there's a whole week just jam-packed full of virtual tour excursions for you to do. There'll be links each day with all of the information you need to join these things. Like I said, you don't have to join all of them, but I highly recommend quite a few of them, especially the War Memorial and the Parliamentary Office. But yeah, all of them look great. So check it out. I know it's not like being there. I understand that, but we're trying to have as much fun as possible and still learn what we would have learned if we had gone down there. All right. I hope you have a great week on our virtual excursion week. Thanks for watching.